This is Algebra 2 reviewing for the Semester 2 final. Unit 8, discuss rational functions. This first video on Unit 8 will be on simplifying rational functions. So for starters, this first problem, we have 1 over 4x squared minus 25 plus 4 over 2x plus 5. We are adding these two rationals, so we need the same denominator. If we take a look at 4x squared minus 25, we should be able to notice that that would factor to 2x minus 5 times 2x plus 5 because it is a difference of squares. So now if we take a look, our denominators are almost the same. They both have a 2x plus 5 in common. Our second denominator needs a 2x minus 5 so that they can be alike. If we multiply that by the denominator, we must multiply it by the numerator so we don't change the fraction. This leaves us with 1 over 4x squared minus 25 plus, distributing the 4 throughout, 8x minus 20 over 4x squared minus 25. We want our denominator to be in the simplest form possible. That's why we FOILed out, or we simplified the 2x minus 5 times 2x plus 5 and returned it back to its 4x squared minus 25 form. Now that we have the same denominator, we can simply combine like terms. So in the numerator, we have an 8x, and then we have 1 plus a negative 20. 1 plus negative 20 is minus 19 over 4x squared minus 25. So here we have simplified. So that was adding our rationals. Next up, we are now subtracting our rational expressions. So once again, we need the same denominator. Currently, we have an xy squared and an 8x squared. Well, we definitely need an 8 on our first fraction, so we're going to times top and bottom of that fraction by 8. This one here has an x squared. We only have one x, so we'll also have to times it by an x. So now our first fraction would be 8 times 11 is 88x over 8x squared y squared, and then minus. So we currently have 8x squared, we need a y squared, so we'll times the second fraction by y squared top and bottom. So minus 5y squared over 8x squared y squared. Now we have the same exact denominators, so we can just combine our numerators together. 88x minus 5y squared, they do not have like terms, so we will just write it as 88x minus 5y squared over 8x squared y squared. And there we subtracted our rational expressions. Okay. Next up now, we are going to divide our rational expressions. So recall, when we divide, it is the same exact thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So this is really 19 over y plus 2 times y squared minus 4 over 4y. Now we should factor everything we can. So 19 and y plus 2, there's nothing we can do to factor that. However, our y squared minus 4 is a difference of squares, so we can factor that to y minus 2 times y plus 2. And now we look at our numerators and denominators, and we also look to see if any of our diagonals have any like terms that we can cancel. We have a y plus 2 in common, so we'll cancel those out. There is nothing else in common in our numerators and denominators. So now we just multiply straight across. So we will have to distribute our 19 back through. So we will have 19y minus 38 over a 4y. So there is our simplified version. And then last up, we will multiply. So we want to simplify this. We have 6a plus 12 over 5 times 15a over 7a plus 14. So first off, we want to go through and factor everything we can. So 6a plus 12 has a greatest common factor of 6, so we'll pull that 6 out, and we are left with an a plus 2. 5, there's nothing we can do for. Second fraction, 15a, nothing we can do for that. The 7a plus 14, however, has a greatest common factor of 7, so we will pull that 7 out, and we are left with a plus 2. Then once again, we want to take a look at our numerators and denominators as well as our diagonals to see if anything can cancel. So notice our 8 plus 2's are in common, so we can cancel those. Then here we have a 5 and a 15. 5 goes into 15 3 times, so the 5 would simplify to 1, the 15 would simplify to a 3, and now there is nothing else in common, so we multiply straight across. So 6 times 3 is 18. Still have an A over 7. So there is our simplified answer.